All right.
Yeah. Driving, I had a bad couple of years. The first time I went to get my license, I didn't pass. My mother was down with me, and the guy, got in the car, and I was angry at him, almost certainly without justification. Future events would tell. But I mean, I was really yelling at this adult in front of my mother, and it was like that. And I went down the next time, and he'd had it on my record that were I to take it in Santa Monica, he was going to give it to me again. So I failed again. Eventually I went to, I don't know, San Ysidro or something, where no one cared. But in my first time I ever drove a car was my father. I was 12, and he said, "Son, back the car out of the garage." And I pulled the car out. Before I'd gone my first 3 feet, the bumper caught on the spring of the door. It fell on top of the car. That was an omen of things to come. I think it's lack of depth perception. They all happened out to my right. I spun out with my learner's permit. I spun out on Dead Man's Curve near UCLA. It was like banked the wrong way. It was banked the wrong way when I proved it. And I saw this guy, and I looked, and I saw a guy throw his hands up, and he hits me, and when I got out, it looked like it was a foreign car, British. He says, "You know what kind of car this is?" I said, "It's a Morris. It's handmade." And I said, "Oh, well." And my mother was with me again, and And he said, damn. That's what I remember about it. I had my dad left town, 16, 17. I took his car, was driving down Melrose to Audio Arts. Guy came out of an alley and hit the side of the car. Just bad luck. And I looked at his name was Francisco Changuinagui, and he didn't have any insurance. Nice guy, but that was it, There's no real finish for that story. Let me think of another one.
Didn't you used to drive with one of your uncles who would pick you up from
school?
And he maybe had
drunk? Yeah, he would. I remember driving down Sunset with him, with the window open and the sort of overgrown trees around, right past Hillgard, and things coming in the window. And he was drinking vodka and milk at the time. But I was worse than any of that. I had so many accidents, many of which weren't my fault technically, that it was like being a professional driver. It was the day of fault kind of insurance, but I was collecting. I made like $600 once. I was in the back seat of a car, and when I was 16, I drank Ripple. I'd never had it before or since, and apparently I was passed out, and a guy hit a parked car up, pushed my teeth through my lips, and ended up in the hospital. I was going to the hospital 2 weeks later to get it fixed. A bus kind of nudged the car into the back and hit me again. I don't know. It's going to make me nervous driving home. But certainly some of it had to do with me. I mean, by the time I'd had these accidents, I had one over on Pico making a left turn into Fox, and a woman hit me, and I immediately jumped out and looked for witnesses. You see what happened there? I always behave badly in these circumstances, And I looked at her thing, and it said that she was 5'2" and weighed 280 pounds. And I looked at her, and she did. It's not. There's more. I must have had 10, 12 accidents, 16, 17. Nah, that cleaned it up pretty much now. But
that's
yeah, I hope. I don't know whether I'm not really good at